What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. I'm Michigan Sports Talk here. In this one, we got a Michigan football report as Michigan adds a new assistant coach from Youngstown State. We're also going to be talking about some new NIL news and also what some Michigan players are saying ahead of the 2023 season. It's all going to be in this video and more, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright, so Michigan and Jim Harbaugh added a young assistant coach from Youngstown State out of Josh Synagoga. This was first reported by footballscoop.com on Thursday, and he will be an offensive analyst. According to Football Scoop, Synagoga will be working on the offensive side and is expected to assist Kurt Campbell, who is our new quarterbacks coach. Now at Youngstown State, Synagoga was working with Youngstown's quarterbacks. He also spent his time coaching the wide receivers as well. He was there for 2 years, and then prior to that, he coached at Iowa and Cincinnati, both on the offensive side as well. So he clearly has experience. Seems to be a nice hire for Michigan. Obviously, Kurt Campbell, before becoming Michigan's quarterbacks coach, he was an offensive analyst as well. And now Synagoga will be not only an offensive analyst, but also helping Campbell with the quarterback, kind of like what Kurt Campbell did this past season, because he also helped with Matt Weiss with the quarterbacks. So Josh Synagoga gets added to Michigan's staff. The next thing I want to talk about is some NIL news as Michigan Athletics unveils Learfield Allied NIL initiative for brands. It is a first-of-its-kind initiative enabling brands to partner with universities and student athletes to create co-branding opportunities around NIL, otherwise known as name, image, and likeness. And apparently, Learfield Allied gives official partners the opportunity to create deeper and more authentic connections by combining Michigan's official mark, logos, and intellectual property with the brand's own engagement in student-athlete NIL. Michigan Athletic Director Ward Manuel said in a statement that we are thrilled to further expand NIL opportunities for Michigan student-athletes and our sponsors through Learfield Allied. So with this, Michigan will have the ability to approve potential partnerships between student-athletes companies that involve creative concepts that include the university's marks and logos. So again, Michigan NIL game is slowly but surely, taken off here, and Santa Ono, Michigan's president, has done a phenomenal job getting here. That's why Michigan brought him here, because he is huge on athletics, and he was obviously going to help with NIL here. There's also more big things to come for Michigan's NIL game, but so far starting to get a lot better. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Again though, Michigan is taking the NIL game to only get money to current student athletes here at Michigan, so don't expect Michigan to be promising recruits money. However, Michigan Jim Harbaugh has always been expressing to recruits how much current student athletes are making. As long as we can nail that down and get more opportunities for student athletes coming here, Michigan will have more and more to brag to recruits to come here and show them how much they can make here out of NIL. But some other news here. Mark your calendars. Michigan football's spring game will be on April 1st, the Maize vs. Blue spring game, and it's only in a couple months here. So if you guys want a free chance to enter the big house, watch the spring game, it's usually always free. You just go there, walk in, and you can watch the spring game. So that will be on April 1st. The time has not been announced yet, but I'm sure it'll be around probably noon or something around there. It's usually what time it usually always is. And also, it's been reported that Michigan football will likely begin spring practice on February 20th. So again, Michigan spring game will be April 1st at the big house. Again, should be free to walk in, as it usually always is. And let's go ahead and get into what some Michigan players are saying ahead of the 2023 season. First of all, Michigan offensive lineman Zach Zinter, one of several Michigan players to come back for the 2023 season. Zinter told In the Trenches podcast with John Jansen that he's super pumped to be back for another year. He said it was tough. I could have gone either way, but he said I've wanted to play in the NFL since I can remember, and that opportunity was there. So when it came down to it, I just looked at my goals, and I still have so many goals that I have here for myself and for this team. And he said, when it came down to it, I'm happy I decided to come back. He also talked about the phone call with Sharon Moore when he told him he was coming back. He said that I did mess with him a little bit just because let's have some fun with it. But I said he was ecstatic and excited for him to come back and work with him another year. And he's also increased his leadership, telling the younger guys coming in, focus on the little details and all through spring practice. And he said, everything I got, everything I have for one more year. And he said, when it is your last year and you know it, that preparation, the mindset, the drive, everything just gets bumped up a notch. So Zach Zinter coming back for more, looking motivated as ever. And then also Michigan wide receiver Tyler Morris, a name to keep an eye on. He was obviously one of JJ McCarthy's teammates and connections at Nazareth Academy. He said, physically I feel a lot better. He told On3 in the Wolverine. He said, learning more of the game, and says that I've grown a lot. He also said ahead of the 2023 season that I'm just going to have to step it up with guys like Ronnie leaving and whoever else. He said, for me, having a year under my belt just to be ready for next year and try to step up and show what I can really do. Again, look for that JJ McCarthy to Tyler Moore's connection next year. We also have sophomore wide receivers Darius Clemens and Amorion Walker, who will be sophomores next season. But look for them and JJ McCarthy to have a special connection with Tyler Morris because, again, they played together at Nazareth Academy. So they already have that type of connection when they're playing there out on the field. But the next thing I want to talk about is Michigan kicker Jake Moody. I'm sure a lot of you guys have already heard about this, but I just wanted to add it into the video because it is pretty impressive. Jake Moody, aka Money Moody, was responsible for all 12 points in the Shrine Bowl, the East versus West Shrine Bowl, and he was the offensive MVP for his team. Never seen anything like that. A person being named offensive MVP as a kicker, put up 12 points and 4 field goals for the West team in a 12-3 victory over the East. He will be going pro into the NFL. There is no doubt that he is going to have a good career in the NFL. Made field goals from 51 yards out, another one from 51 yards out, and also from 35 yards out twice as well. Yeah, Money Moody getting it done in the Shrine Bowl. Again, he will be having a nice career in the NFL. An automatic kicker. It's going to hurt to not have him on the field next year. But other than that, that's going to wrap up today's video. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure you guys go ahead, drop a like, comment down below, and subscribe for more if you are new. Hope you guys all have a great rest of your day. We will see you guys in the next video. Peace.